welcome to another little broadcast with me and little lady Nepsalotl here. We're just going to check that we are broadcasting. 2 seconds. Yep, now live on my channel. Good. Right, so when we left off last, we were farming for final material that we needed. So let us continue with what we were doing in Labyrinth Chaos. repeat has just spawned. Left, and there is a there's a bonus there. More. This one should give me enough. Use that twist of fate. Go. Right. Cheaper goes there and then teleport to the other one after. There we go. Back to government now. Present business to attend to, don't let me keep you. No, I don't want to abandon. Never seen a man change so quick. 1 minute it's rum this and rum that. Next minute you know he's bleeding picture of diligence. Best gather those ingredients while his fire is still stoked and raging. That solution won't conjure itself out of thin air. Bring me the ingredients we need. 1 of each will be plenty. Derived from Ronic hide, this thick glue is prepared using the time-honored Hesaretsu techniques. This artificial photosynthetic compound is both highly pure and highly unstable, rendering it useless for all but a handful of applications. This artificial photosynthetic compound is both highly pure and highly unstable, rendering it useless for all but a handful of applications. And it says the same for that one as well. A fragment of rare meteorite found in the lush forests of Yaktel. Right. Nicely done. Allow me a moment to prepare the ingredients. Collecting those ingredients might be a right pain in the arse, but that effort will pay dividends when you're out there slaying beasties by the packful. Thanks again for gathering the ingredients. I'm sure a dodo coal won't take long to brew up the solution. Synthesis complete. Now to glaze the ether wells. With all this coating applied, the vessels will absorb ether generated in battle at an increased rate. Right, that's the easy part out of the way. Now to get to the bleeding things filled. I took a look at the little feller's tablet, and as far as I can tell, we're on the right track to achieving etheric infusion. Just need those bleeding vessels filled with ether. Ether, ether everywhere. Litherseal has been poring over the archive stone tablet. I appreciate all your help gathering the ingredients. With that out of the way, we're ready to start filling those ether wells. I've been inspecting the tablet archive handed over, and it says highly pure ether gets concentrated during battle. Do you reckon Elita will be able to get the ether wells filled while she's out roaming the isle? My gut tells me the local ambient ether's too unstable. We'll have to try our luck elsewhere. In fact, you better off casting your net far and wide. Don't confine yourself to scrapping in any one location. Business as usual then. Exactly. Just keep doing whatever it is you adventurers do and you'll have these vessels filled up in no time. Right. You best take the ether wells. I took a liberty of slotting them into a makeshift contraption for your convenience. An ether well away, if you will. Once you get stuck in, just take a gander at each of the vessels to see how much ether is stored in them. Completing duties via the duty roulette will gather different aspects of ether depending on the category chosen. Use the ether well array to gauge how much ether you have accumulated. Once per day, your endeavours will generate additional bonus ether. So be sure to tackle plenty of duties to reap the rewards. Duty roulette categories you've already completed prior to accepting this quest will not generate additional bonus ether today. Eligibility to receive this bonus is reset daily at 4 PM Earth time. Please note that the current quest, Ether Everywhere, cannot be abandoned via the journal. Should you wish to do so, speak with Geralt. If the archive's right, battling the quickest way to get that ether well's filled. A right hardship to be sure, but I wager felling scores of foul beasties is all in a day's work for you. It's no skin off my nose if you can't be arsed to fill those ether wells up. Mind if you do bugger off now, any ether you've stored will go to waste. Take those 4 ether wells and fill them up with ether dispersed in battle. If you want to check your progress, just take a look at the bleeding things. Simple as that. Duty-free at high-level dungeons, duty-free at trials, duty-free at normal raids, duty-free at alliance raids. I reckon the next step's going to take a while of grinding, so I'll get back to that when I actually home, because I'm going to be away for a little bit. So I will continue with part 3 once I have them filled. Take care, my darlings. Love you all. Bye for now.